Oh, hey, folks, how you doing there? Coming up to you on, of all things, coming to you, Thursday, November 17th. Now, today is 2 days past an extremely momentous occasion. How momentous is it? Well, let's just say it was groundbreaking. Here in my formerly nicotine-stained fingers, I am holding a copy of Beastie Boys' License to Ill, copyright 1986. Now, you guys might notice, yeah, this is a cassette, and it's my cassette. And more importantly, it's my cassette that I listened to the other night, and it still works flawlessly. There might be a couple little, but not nearly as much as you would think for like a 30-year-old cassette tape. But the actual content of it holds a lot of groundbreaking things in its very instance. First and foremost, 1986. Well, that was the year I entered into the Marine Corps. And 1986 was the very first. This is the very first rap album to break, and top the Billboard charts. Three Jewish guys from New York City doing rap music broke the charts. I mean, they absolutely killed it. 10 million copies of this was finally sold, and its debut in November 15, 1986, was nothing less than phenomenal. Everybody, and I do mean everybody, listened to this album. There was actually thinking about another title that was actually not going to be not too entirely politically correct. They decided not to allow that, and so they decided to try to do a whole bunch of other fun stuff. There was actually some people that actually stood out in there. The guitarist from Slayer played the lead guitar in No Sleep Till Brooklyn. That's amazing all of its own. There's a whole bunch of fun stuff that's on board. The name of that song was actually a spoof on Motorhead's No Sleep Till Hammersmith. And the producer, Rick Rubin, was producing Slayer and Beastie Boys at the same time. That's right, Rain in Blood, that phenomenal tune by Slayer, was also released under the same record album label of Def Jam. Dude, the videos from this thing was phenomenal. The songs, every single song. Let's go from side one to side two. Side one, Rhyming and Stealing, The New Style, She's Crafty, Posse in Effect, Slow Ride, Girls, Fight for Your Right to Party. Every single one of those songs is an absolute out of the park hit. No Sleep Till Brooklyn, Paul Revere, Hold It Now, Hit It, Brass Monkey, Slow and Low, Time to Get Ill. Every single one of those songs on board this thing absolutely kicks major ass. It was in 1998. It was selected as the Source's 100 Best Rap Albums, and it's the only album that was by the Jewish Hip Hop Act to receive 5 mics from the Source. Read like a very, very black-oriented rap magazine. It is rated on Rolling Stone as in the 500 greatest albums of all time. And in 2013, Rolling Stone named it the best debut album of all time. You know what? For a first album out, this thing is, well, it's out of the park. It still plays, and I enjoyed it immensely driving around listening to it the other day. I commend it to you. Beastie Boys, License to Ill. It still works. And I do mean in both instances. It still works the tape still works in my tape player, which I still happen to have one in my car. And also, it still works for being just an epic album. I commend it to you guys. And well, if you're looking for the ultimate party album, you got it right here. In memoriam, one of the members of the band has passed on. The other two decided that they're just not going to do it any longer. Why do it if there's not the original band makeup? How do you make a 3-person thing work when there's only 2 people? I understand it completely, and I give them credit for what they've done so far, and I commend it to you, folks. Beastie Boys, License to Ill. Good times. I'm going to break up with this one, folks. Definitely get a chance to crank out this album. If nothing else, listen to it on YouTube. Get the entire playlist. Some of the songs stand out as a little better than others, but by and large, on a whole, this album absolutely, totally kicks major ass, and it's still one of my favorites. And yes, I still got it on cassette. All right, folks, I'm going to break up on this one. Eat good, keep it 10 ring. As always, you know it, you love it. Old music that still kicks ass. Never a bad thing. See you guys.